Hey everyone, it is Kevin Henry, the co-founder of IgniteDA. Happy New Year. I hope you are doing well. I'm excited about what 2021 is going to bring not only for our society, but for the dental industry as a whole. But you know what? It's the first week of January and not much has really changed since the last week of December. The calendar turned, but a lot of the issues that we're still facing as a society and as an industry are still with us. And one of the biggest issues I am hearing from dental team members and dentists is the fact that there is a hiring and keeping crisis in dentistry. And what I mean by that is that so many practices are having turnover in their team members right now. A lot of it has to do with the after effects of COVID-19. A lot of it has to do with whenever teams were furloughed and now they are back and they're trying to decide, is this what they want to do? You know, there's a lot of factors at play here, but I can tell you one thing that I have heard for the last 8 months now has been how team members are trying to figure out how to stay at a practice or find the one that really fits them the best. And if you're a dentist watching this, I want you to know that that is a lot of the issue right now with dental team members, is that they know that there are openings out there in other places. They know that there's a possibility that they could find something else that maybe suits them better or is a better culture. And these are things that you need to know as a dentist are going on right now. And I just want to share a tip with you. There was an article recently on LinkedIn that said that 94% of employees, now not just in dentistry, but in overall, 94% of employees would stay somewhere if the business invested in their learning. And so I'm going to ask you, what is it that you're doing right now to ensure that your team members feel like they are being invested in? And what are you doing to understand what their goals are for their career in 2021? I think it's vital that dentists and team members understand what each other is looking to accomplish this year, personally and professionally. Because I can tell you, whenever the clock struck midnight on December 31st and we moved into a new year, there were things that I had as career goals that I wanted to accomplish this year. And I hope that you did as well. So dentists, talk to your team. Ask them what they are looking to accomplish this year in terms of their career. Team members, this involves you too, because you can't just sit there and say, it's going to be a better year. Well, maybe. What are you doing to ensure that it's a better year for you personally and professionally? What goals do you have? What areas do you know that you need to improve upon whenever it comes to your professional stature? How can you be a better hygienist, a better assistant, a better front office team member? What does it take for you to grow into your career? And what steps do you have in place right now to make that happen? Now, this is where that conversation between dentist and team member about joining goals and joining forces to accomplish those goals is so important this year. And I want to remind you, the new year is a great time to examine the culture of your business and see if it's something that needs to be changed, tweaked, modified, because there are employees that you have and employees that you know who are great at what they do, but they don't feel comfortable where they are because of someone or something. Now is the perfect time to say, you know what, if we want to keep this team together, here's what we all have to do to make that happen. And that's going to include some hard conversations. That's going to include some uncovering of things that maybe systems that aren't working perfectly, or little nagging issues between team members or between the doctor and team or vice versa that need to be discussed and need to be brought out into the open. Now is the time to do that. So what does it take to hire and keep great team members? To be honest with you, it takes a lot of self-examination on both sides to know that where you are now and the team you have around you is the right team for the right place at the right time. And maybe that's no more critical than ever before than as we start 2021. So my friends, I'm always here to help you. If there's things that I can do from the dentist side, from the team side to understand the hiring and keeping better, drop me a line at kevin.henry@igniteda.net. I'd be glad to work with you on this. And until next time, talk, learn from each other, and remember, together we rise.